I'm Duncan Green. Welcome to Gym Hacks, your daily 10-minute dose of tips, techniques and innovations to make your fitness club stand out, more fun to run and more profitable. 600 seconds of takeaways that will make a difference. Our aim is to provide the very best free content on the web for you gym owners and operators. If you like our content, register for our free 6-week Exponential Growth Formula program. We're helping fitness club professionals generate the maximum revenues possible. Register below to enroll on the next program, which starts on the 1st of next month. Once you've registered, we'll send you the logins automatically. Also, check out our unique implementation service. This is a 100% done-for-you program of effective fitness club marketing, and it's supported by the strongest guarantees anywhere in our sector. Click below for details on this incredible service. But right now, let's get back to today's gym hack. So there are 6 possible prospect entry routes. The first one we want to look at is people coming to you, leads giving up through your website landing page. You will see on the far left of the flow chart, they're coming through a landing page. And what's important is that you have some sort of lead magnet that allows you to capture personal detail, minimum email and mobile phone. And from that, it allows you then to follow up, or the salespeople to follow up. Now, you'll see the yellow boxes represent the strategies of the salespeople to follow up. And it's very, very important that you build into your sales system some ritualized, logical areas for follow-up. So things that we recommend is that you always are in the middle of a free quarterly win a membership competition. And what that does, that allows you to, one, capture more personal information if they've only given you one small piece, whether they've given you an email or a mobile phone. Maybe you'll capture address. It allows you to check whether the email and call details they gave you are accurate. And it gives you an opportunity to go back to them in the future if they've won or if they've become runner-up. And in future modules, we'll talk to you about the competition so you can see why competition marketing is very powerful for this nurturing of prospects. Now, the second option that you want to get your customers to do is a personal fitness success survey. Now, some people will be reluctant to come to site. The whole intent of your system is to get them to the facility. Now, you need to know, in order to push them along the sales funnel, you need to know a lot more about them. So we would suggest that you create both an online and an offline personal fitness success survey, an interview essentially, which gives you all of the personal data and info that you need in order to nurture the customer. And when they do reveal themselves, that you'll know enough about them that you can tailor solutions for their desired outcome. The next box down is the next action. The obvious one is to get them to book a tour, to come to visit a club, to experience the atmosphere. On top of that, the other opportunity is for them to attend an event. And again, in your system, you need to have a full program of events throughout the month so that there's a very logical follow-up. Now, the type of events that you might want to run include open weekends, member and guest days, seminars, perhaps about a specific thing, such as exercise for menopausal women, muscle gain for men over 45, the truth about weight loss for over 35s. Whatever your target markets, create seminars and webinars linked to attract the type of demographic that you are setting your club up to best suit. And once you've got people positive about attending a tour or an event, go back to them and offer them the chance to bring their friend. And again, this is the theory of marginal gain. 9 out of 10 people don't want to bring their friend with them when they come to visit you for a tour, you have still had a 10% increase in the number of tours that have been booked. So look at every opportunity to bring more people with you, to get them to do more things. When they get to site, then you are going to follow the brown boxes. Invite them to do some sort of wellness consultation, perhaps a body scan, tour the club, find out which prices are going to be best for them, and invite them to join. We'll cover that in more detail in the next few minutes. There will be prospects who come to you through a telephone inquiry. When you get people on the phone, one of the things you must do is you must first off capture their personal details. So you must have a script that tells them that they're very lucky to have called that particular day because you're in the middle of a special promotion where inquirers can go into a free draw to win a free membership. And if they would like to take part in that, if they can just give them your email and mobile phone number, we'll enter them into the draw. The announcement for the winners will be made whenever it is. But by using that sort of a scripted approach, you capture detail, which allows you then to continue with the flow of your system. You're going to get people coming through on an email inquiry. And again, now they're going to need nurturing, email follow-up. And that email follow-up could go on for some considerable time. You're always going to be trying to get to come to site. And so one of the easiest ways may be trying to get them to give up mobile phone numbers and then make a call to invite them. And when they've invited them to an event which sits well with their aims and ambitions and interests, you'll then, of course, invite them to bring a friend with them and into the sales funnel. The fourth one is through an online poster by scanning a QR code. And then, of course, they go back into the club landing page system, through into the data capture, email follow-up, nurturing sequence, and into your sales funnel, hopefully persuade them to come to site and into your 7-step brown block closing system. Now, when a lead is over 30 days old, you'll see at the top there that we take them somewhere else. They're no longer, we think, absolutely primed. They're not in the prime of opportunity. So we need to take them to a cold prospect database. And from there, we need to then nurture them and take them to a specific website where we then rebuild our relationship with them. We offer them things which are a little bit touchy-feely and a little bit light, rather than getting them to come to site, when we just wait for their motivation to rise. I'll show you what we mean shortly. And of course, you will get people who are walking into your club to inquire. And again, first thing they need to do is, once they get into the club, is to be greeted and then go into some sort of initial consultation, either an online success survey or a sales-driven wellness consultation and body scan. But we must get them to a point where we start to build the rapport. And then the sixth and final opportunity is through registering for your club webinar video presentation via perhaps some online or offline marketing medium. And the club webinar presentation is why the club is right for that particular demographic group. So you could recast and rescript a video presentation for your men over 45s, under 45s, wanting muscle, wanting weight loss, females looking for menopausal solutions, pre and postnatal mums, women who are particularly interested in weight gain, whatever their gains, whatever their particular motivations are. So you can create a club webinar to explain why your facility is going to be the most appropriate for that particular demographic. And you then advertise that webinar, seminar to that target group. and then follow through. Register for the webinar, capture the detail, offer a lead magnet, and then start the process of getting people to come to site. Historically, we used this sort of a metrics on our sales journey. When people emailed or made a web inquiry, we considered they were probably only a third of the way down this continuum between sales and being a cold lead. When we could actually get them on the phone, we'd move them a little bit further. Now they're prepared to talk to us, but not move from their position of safety at home. They're about halfway down the continuum. And your sales system is just about moving them one step at a time. If you can get them to move further, then that's great. But your system starts by just getting people to move. And the next one is obviously getting that telephone inquiry to actually visit the site. And once we get the person to site, then we move into your next phase of your system, which is your 7-step conversion system. Thanks ever so much for listening. See you next time.